What is going what is going on, guys? I am doing the normal usual Sunday live stream, and today is pretty much a useless day because it's kind of snowing, cold, and I can't drive the Hellcat around without um well, I really don't want to drive the Hellcat around anyway until tomorrow. So, man, nobody's on here. Dang. But yeah, so some stuff happened, but we are doing the Sunday Q&A anyway, and I guess you guys will have to see when the video comes out tomorrow. Are you and Trevor still together? I mean, sorta. But what is up? Let's see. What is up? Wait for some more people to get in here, and we'll go from there. But yeah, so the Sunday Q&As is mostly for you guys to ask me questions because I don't usually answer a lot of the questions in the normal videos throughout the week. I was doing dailies. I'm probably going to resume the dailies. I just have been kind of busy with some random stuff with the Hellcat and finishing up the FC exhaust and stuff. So bigger projects required a little bit more time. So it didn't make sense to actually do the dailies because it would have just made the videos a little bit more, uninteresting than they were. So let's see, man. When am I gonna finish the Hellcat? I'd ask Dodge whenever they get me some good fenders and a hood, and then it would be finished. Well, now, yeah, I almost told you what I have to do the Hellcat now. So you'll have to see in the video. Let's see. Sell the Hellcat before it kills you. So it's not the car that's going to kill me. It is pretty much the dealership. So I guess somebody else working on my car is not a good thing, and I already knew that. That's why I never have dealerships do stuff. I'm not going to explain in this live stream what happened to the Hellcat. You'll just have to watch in the video tomorrow. But it was pretty much a nightmare, and it could have, well, actually, the percentage of it killing me was probably like almost 100% because it was like so close that if I would have gone one more run with that car, and if I would have just got back in line, it literally would have like killed me. So, well, it wouldn't have killed me. The dealership that did the work in Colorado Springs was the main cause of the issue that would have, the car would have failed and it would have killed me because of that. But yeah, otherwise the Hellcat kind of had a little setback. So tomorrow I'm going to talk to the dealership, and I thought they were going to call me like right back because I left a message with a service advisor, but maybe he doesn't think it's as big of a deal as they're going to think it is tomorrow when I tell them that if they don't handle it, they're gonna get served. But yeah, it's a pretty big deal to me. So let's see. How was the drag strip? The drag strip was actually pretty fun. Other than the setback with the Hellcat, the car was decently fast on all season tires. I mean, I ran a pretty good time. I only did 3 runs, but I mean it was spinning through first, and then if I had like drag slicks on there, I think I probably could have almost got it into the 10s. So I mean that's pretty quick for a car you can buy from the off the showroom floor, and it'll run like almost 10s. But yeah, the tires on it are just garbage. But if I had like some drag slicks and some radials or something, or something that was a little bit more sticky, like a actual like sticky tire, like a Nenno, like the Invos, I feel like even those would have got me pretty close to, you guys will have to watch the video. So let's see. What was I doing before I started being a YouTuber? I'm not really a YouTuber. I don't know. I've been like in this thing of in between, like just getting a job because it's makes more sense. I feel like the whole YouTube thing is going to collapse pretty soon, just because the fact that YouTube is, their practices of censoring, they're pretty much censoring the whole, network, everything that's on YouTube. It's being so censored that eventually it's going to get to a point where YouTube collapses and all that's on YouTube is a bunch of like makeup tutorials and like bedtime songs for kids. So, uh, you know, it's always good to have something to fall back on, which I was an engineer before I did the whole YouTube thing. And I was already doing YouTube while I was working at Cummins. I wasn't actually doing like daily videos or anything. I think I did like I don't know, one or two videos maybe a month, maybe a video a month. So it was a lot less. And yeah, I mean, it was fun. I like doing cars because they're fun, or like doing projects and working on cars because it's fun, not because YouTube pays me. Because even if YouTube collapses, I will still have my project cars, and that is, a lot of people that are on YouTube doing car stuff or doing anything, they wouldn't do it because they're getting paid by YouTube. That's why they're doing it. So like Tarvish, like if YouTube collapsed, he would not do anything with cars because that's why he buys all that stuff. He buys Lambos because it makes some money on YouTube. So, I mean, I bought the Hellcat. I probably would have still bought the Hellcat because I still can, once it's finished, I'll still be able to sell it for more than I have in it, which is, you know, always good. You don't want to have more money in something than it's worth. A lot of YouTubers I've seen just buy projects like the Ferraris and stuff. They'll just pay top dollar for them and still rebuild them, and then they're in them a bunch of money, but they're making a lot of money off the revenue, so it evens out. But if YouTube collapsed, they wouldn't be doing that. And then if YouTube does collapse, the auction sites, the prices are going to go down again, which would be nice because you can actually get stuff for a decent price. But yeah. Insurance claim on the damage. Yeah, so the what I'm probably going to do is go to the dealership, and they have insurance, so their insurance better pay for it. And if not, I will have my insurance pay to, I keep almost saying it, but I'm gonna have to have my insurance pay to fix it, and then I'll have my insurance go after their insurance, which if that happens, they're not going to be happy at all because they're going to have to pay it regardless, which is stupid because it shouldn't happen in the first place. But let's see. What happened? You'll have to see tomorrow in the video. Let's see. When am I painting the doors? So today I'll have a 3000 GT video out this week. Maybe it'll probably be Tuesday. So I body worked the hood and the doors. Everything is good with that. And I was going to prime the hood and the door. Well, I body worked the hood and the passenger side door today. And I was going to hit it with another coat of high build. Everything looked good. It just needs one more coat. But it is like kind of snowing. It's like 30 something degrees, so I can't high build it. I think tomorrow should be around like 60 to 70 degrees, so I should be able to hit it with some high build tomorrow, let it sit for like a week, and then I'll be able to block it out, hit it with sealer, let the sealer sit, and then after that it'll probably be like a month and I'll have those things painted. But it will be a relief to actually have those painted. And I want to also paint the rear bumper when I paint the two doors, the hood, and I'll do the rear bumper, so then the whole pretty much body of the car will be all complete except for the side skirts. So that's the plan. There will be a VR4 video probably Tuesday. Actually, I'll do a VR4 video Tuesday. There's going to be a Hellcat video tomorrow, and I ordered some stuff for the FC, which should be here on, I think, Tuesday. So I should be able to do an FC video Wednesday, and probably Thursday if the other stuff comes on Wednesday, which I'm not sure. It's all coming from Amazon, So the FC will actually handle good now, which is awesome. And let's see. What happened to the cat? It's going to be in the video tomorrow. It was actually pretty. It's not. So it's not that bad, but it's like really bad. So it pretty much destroyed the whole. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it in without actually telling you, but it pretty much destroyed the whole, like everything that was on like the passenger side, the roof, the rear trunk, the rear bumper, pretty much got destroyed. So you'll have to see in the video tomorrow. I was pretty pissed yesterday. On a level of pissed, I was probably, I don't get mad very often, but I mean, yeah, I was pretty pissed. Shop is looking good. In the VR4 video, I cleaned up the shop a little bit more. I finally found another pallet, which is kind of nice. So I put all the VR4 stuff, the block and the heads and all that stuff onto a pallet and kind of condensed that stuff. But I think I want to get the VR4 done. I really want to get that done. I also am going to do something with the Volvo. Actually, I might have a Volvo video out this week too, but I'm not, it's probably not the video that a lot of people are wanting to see, because I don't know. I ordered some stuff from IPD for it, but I'm on the edge with what I'm going to do with the wagon. So this week I'll strip the S60R, pull the engine, the tranny, all the stuff that I need out of it, and the coils, the wheels, and the calipers, and pretty much just scrap that. Actually, the rear diff and the transfer case, I'll pull that as well, and pretty much just get rid of the shell. Actually, just probably put it in the yard and begin the part out process on it, because I'll be everything that I need off of it. And then I ordered some seals and stuff from IPD, so I have the seals coming for the oil pan. I'll reseal the oil pan. I'll do all the rear, the front main seal, the timing belt, the water pump, everything this week. And then I'll decide if I'm sticking that engine out of the S60R into the V70R, or if I'm sticking it into something else, which is kind of the plan, because I think the V70R would be cool, but the other idea I have would be kind of cool too. So we'll see about that. A lot of projects. I have a lot of projects. I have been thinking about just like getting rid of everything, so I have nothing. So like get rid of like everything, but I'm not there yet. So we'll see. Let's see. Where'd the beer go? It was looking good. I don't know. I get to this point where it starts to curl, and then I like start to bite on it, and I just cut it off. So that's what happened. YouTube won't collapse. YouTube won't collapse. It will be cat videos. Yeah, just like dumb videos. It will be on YouTube. You're anxious, just spell out the beans. I mean, yeah. Oh yeah, I also need a passenger side front wheel as well, because actually the wheel got the worst of it. So yeah. People are probably like, what the hell happened to the Hellcat? Yeah, so let's see. Is the Hellcat done? I don't know. It's not done. It still has a ways to go. Let's see, show something. I don't know what that means. Do I have plans to install a differential brace in it? I really don't. I don't know. When I was driving it down the track, it really didn't seem like I needed it. It didn't seem like it had wheel hop or anything like that. I'm guessing the differential brace is to keep the diff from twisting. But usually when that happens, you can usually feel like there's like a shudder or a wheel hop, and it just, the whole way down the track, every gear, it just seemed like it hooked really nice, other than first. And that could have been because the track prep at the like the beginning, it had already been like half the day when I went, and they didn't like reprep the track. So that could have been the issue too, because it was just spinning through until it got to the second gear, and then it finally just kind of hooked and went. But yo, Dave, what's up, monkey boy? Do I have an opinion on the Goon Squad? I think the Goon Squad's killing it. Um, I mean, they're just pretty much doing. I mean, rebuilding wreck cars is probably the easiest thing you could do. It's body shops do it all day. It's nothing special. You could see the one thing they try to do custom was turning a wrecked Lamborghini into like a sports car, like some project car thing, and that pretty much just died. They got, I think, to like, what, they went to like 2 episodes, 1 or 2 episodes on that thing, and then it was like dead, because they saw that it takes too long to actually turn something into like do like fabrication and stuff. Fabrication takes a long time. I think the best person that fabricates stuff, a lot of people gives him shit, but B is for Build busts out videos, and he does like a lot of custom stuff. I mean, some of the stuff he might not do that great, but he's like doing a lot of custom stuff really, really fast. And I don't think I could ever do that, just because I'm so meticulous, and I can't let stuff go where I mean, sometimes I can, but if it's my car, I don't know, even if it's not my car sometimes, but I mean, it's just like, I can't let it go. I'm just like, I don't want it to be that way because it looks shoddy, but I don't know. He does a lot of cool stuff. But the Goon Squad just rebuilds wrecked cars. It's nothing special. I rebuilt the Hellcat. It's nothing special. Body shops do it all day long. My friend Zach in Alaska, I mean, he probably does like 4 cars a day or something. He sends me Instagram shit all the time, and he busts cars out. So I mean, it's nothing special. I mean, I'm not like, yo, I rebuild wrecked cars, subscribe to me. Actually, I do say that. Shit. But uh, still haven't found a Pantera. No, I wish. Press like, hell yeah. When do you plan on rebuilding the 240? The body shop messed up. Man, now that you said that, I mean, every time I have somebody touch my cars, they mess them up. This is the moral of the story. Don't let other people touch your cars. Tarvish. Yeah. Hi, Dave. What's up, Johnny? Do you have any motorcycles? No, I don't have any motorcycles. My dad's a dick, but he's cool sometimes. I mean, he has a Ducati, and he had the first Ducati. I think I forgot what model it is, but he had the first Ducati in that class that he ran at the Salt Flats. It was like in the 90s or something. We went, and he did like 200 and 220 or something miles an hour at the Salt Flats, but he was just shy of breaking the record. And I don't know, it's like the engine's fully built. It has like crazy compression pistons. I don't know very much about it because I really didn't care about motorcycles, but I have built a few motorcycles. My ex-girlfriend's dad had like a collection of just motorcycles that he got throughout the years, and I rebuilt this Harley, like Italian. It was an Italian Harley something. I forgot what it's called, but I had the frame powder coated and did all kinds of stuff to it, but left like the patina on the tank and the fender and stuff, but like everything else was nice and new and polished. That was pretty cool. But yeah, I don't really do much with motorcycles. I'd rather be in something and wreck than wreck on something that like leaves you, and then you're like, I don't know. I just see too many motorcycle accidents where people are like killed. I'd rather be in like a car or a truck. And I mean, you could get trapped, but we're going off topic now. Jeez. It's not that bad, but it's really, really bad. I mean, it is. It's definitely hard to not tell you what's wrong with it with telling you what's wrong with it. So love the VR4. Thank you. Remind us what I'm waiting on for the FD. I'm waiting for the jig flanges. I thought I was going to have them last week, but I still don't have them from the machine shop. Once I get them, weld the manifold and do the exhaust, and the car will be running and driving again, which is, it's been too long. It's been way too long. I thought this was going to be like a couple, like maybe a month the car was going to be down, and now it's been like 6 months. So this is how projects go. If you want them done right and you don't rush them, and you have to like custom make stuff, it takes forever. It's not worth it sometimes. Too many cars. Yeah, I know. What's the big difference between your Hellcat and the Demon? I noticed you have the Demon intake, but that got me wondering, what would it take to go full Demon? So I saw something today. I thought the blocks, like the blocks and the heads, were the same between them all, and it was just the Demon had a larger supercharger, larger injectors, different belts, the red eye as well. But I guess somebody said that they have different pistons and crank and rods, but I don't, and the block is decked different, but I really don't. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it's not, but I have no clue. I think the biggest difference is the supercharger, the injectors, the pulley, the belt, and the intake. But I don't know. I don't have a Demon. I really haven't looked into it that much. Good job, but sometimes you go on and on and on. Don't quit the projects. You're so close. Just feels overwhelming because you have a few in the final stages. Yeah, I mean, that's probably true. When am I going to finish the body on the Hellcat? Waiting for fenders and a hood from Dodge. Once I get a good one, it would have been done months ago if I would have had good ones. Do I have any plans to repaint the RX-7? Maybe eventually. It depends. The FD, I definitely want to repaint. The FC, it will probably be, I don't know. I don't really have a big urge to repaint it just because it kind of looks cool how it is. But maybe eventually I'll repaint the FC. Not sure on the colors yet. I have said in previous live streams that I want to match the FC and the FD, but then I also wouldn't mind painting the FC Hellcat red. So I don't know. Just I guess we'll see what happens when I get there. Love from South Africa. Hell yeah. PFI S2000 is great. I haven't seen it. South Wales. Hell yeah. Late to the stream. Well, what happened to the Hellcat? It'll be in the video tomorrow. It's definitely disappointing. Hi from Alberto. Great job. Thanks. Full-time YouTuber. I don't really consider myself a full-time YouTuber because I don't make enough money to support myself. I think that's where the whole YouTube thing gets separated. You could be a YouTuber if you can support yourself off YouTube, which I can't. So yeah, I don't consider myself a full-time YouTuber. Previous jobs, I was an engineer, and I have, you know, it's pretty much it. The Hellcat got damaged while getting inspected for being road legal. No, the Hellcat got damaged at the drag strip. Started watching my videos because of the FC. Oh, thanks. Hi from the UK. What's up? bunch of people from the UK. That's tight. The FC's growing on you. I mean, they're pretty cool cars. The rotaries are finicky, but if you take care of them, they'll last. I mean, in Oklahoma right now, I need a car from Oklahoma. Did somebody cut me off while I was driving the Hellcat? Funny story. When I was going to the drag strip, so I stopped at Taco Bell with the Hellcat, and I don't have it on video, but um, stopped at Taco Bell, was ate some food, was leaving to go to the drag strip, and literally I'm passing this car that's parked, and the guy throws in reverse, and like almost like literally probably got that close to the car. I like honked at him. I was like, "What is this dude doing?" I mean, that was like probably the first sign that I probably shouldn't take the drag strip. And then when I was driving to the drag strip, this like dude almost like sideswiped me. So yeah, I don't know. I'm glad I have full coverage on it though. That thing, like, people are crazy. Hi Dave. What's up, Richard? Will you ever consider doing an R34 Skyline? I'll probably do a R34 Skyline eventually. I have always liked those cars, but I mean, they're not legal, and they're going to be, once they are legal, they'll be like $500,000 cars, something crazy. But I mean, I wouldn't mind doing one because they're kind of, I like how they look. I mean, everybody likes how they look. It's just an iconic JDM car. So, have I ever done anything with off-road stuff? Not really. I mean, I've always just done car stuff. The only off-road stuff I've ever done was at the junkyard when I was like muddy. Actually, no, I take that back. When I was in high school, I built me and the hillbillies from school built a like a monster truck, and we took it to like this place over here, and we did like jump the hills and went through mud puddles, and it was crazy. We blew all the forward gears out in the tranny, so we drove it home in reverse and passed the cop, and he was just like looking at us. He didn't pull us over. We didn't have plates. It was just, I mean, high school was a good time. So was college, but if I recorded half the stuff that I did in high school, I mean, I just we did some crazy stuff, but am I trying to grow my own channel? Yeah, I have been trying to kind of expand my channel so it could, support the builds and, help me out. But I mean, it just seemed like, you know, doing my own channel was probably the only way that I was ever going to be able to actually finish any of my projects or work on any of my projects, and actually be able to support building any of my projects if I didn't. So I think that was probably the best thing to do. But yeah, North Dakota here. What's up? Let's see. Love the new shop. Glad you got a tidy place of your own. I think you have taught Trevor a lot and getting no recognition for it. I'm not going to say anything about that, but I mean, yeah, it's just how it is. Do I plan on welding another front end on the Scat Pack? I decided I'm probably not going to fix that car, even though it has a clean title. Because if I fix the front, then I'd have to do quarter panels in the rear section in the rear. It's not worth it. I have been looking for a 2008 Dodge Magnum that that has like either a blown up engine, blown up tranny, uh, whatever. I mean, as long as the body and the interior are good, I'm looking for one. So if you know anybody that has a blown up one that has a clean body or clean interior, have them DM me on Instagram or DM me on Instagram. It's just I think that's what the 6.4 is going to go into. Pretty much the whole drivetrain out of the Scat Pack is going to go into one of those, and we'll just call it a day there. And I think I should be able to, you know, make a cool car out of a Magnum. I know a lot of people, there's like this weird niche of Magnum people, but I think a lot of people would be pretty cool, pretty pumped about that. Me and the Hillbillies, hell yeah. Would love to see me do an A86. Oh man, there's an A86 locally, but the guy wants like $4,000 for it. I was almost thinking about picking it up and doing it, but I just, I don't know. I'm like literally talking about not wanting to get another car while I'm talking about wanting to get another car. So I don't know. Why does nobody donate on my live stream and does on all the others? I don't know. I mean, who knows? Maybe they think I'm rich or something. I mean, I have a lot of friends that think I'm like a billionaire just because of their perception of how I save money and stuff. But I have worked my whole life since I was like 13. So I mean, there's that too. Half the people I know haven't even probably worked 5 years and stuff. But I don't know. It doesn't really bother me. I mean, I just do YouTube because I like doing projects, and I mean, eventually either it's gonna progress, and I'm gonna get, you know, more subscribers, more views. I'll actually make money off of it, or I'll just keep building cars, not record it. Probably get a lot more done because I won't have to record it, and then I could just find like a normal engineering job, do that, not have to deal with making videos, staying up till like 2 in the morning every day, and stuff like that. So I mean, it's gonna either go either way. It just depends. I'm giving it till probably, I don't know, probably till the end of the year. I guess I have another 2 months, so we'll see what happens with that, and we'll see where it goes, because it seems like recently my views and everything have kept going down, which I mean really doesn't bother me. One way or another, I'll either get a job or I'll do YouTube. So we'll see. I saw a Skyline GTS 4-door here. I'm sure that's rare. The 4-doors here really aren't. People sell them pretty cheap. They'll sell them for like, I don't know. I think the last one I saw was like $8,000 or something. They're like it was an R32. It wasn't an R34, but R33 GTR legal in the US now, but not cheap. Yeah. I mean, the R33 did grow on me. I definitely, I don't know. I when I first saw them when I was in high school, I was like, I don't know. And then they kind of grew on me, and I kind of like all of them now, like the R31, R32, R33, R34. I really have no interest in like the newer ones, in that the R35 up is just kind of where it ends for me. They're cool cars, but they're just, I don't know. They're not cool cars. They're not like the old JDM stuff. But maybe I'm just turning into an old man. Like the old guys are like 57 Chevy, 60 something Ford. All your Japanese pieces of shit. I don't know. Maybe that's me, and I just don't know it, because I'm just turning into that old dick that just likes his shit and doesn't know. Let's see. Auto GTSs are cheap in Australia. Cheap as. Oh shit. Dude, I miss my 6-liter. I was almost gonna buy another 6-liter, but I got outbid on it, and I don't know. I should have bought it. It had 22s on it. That's the reason I was gonna buy it. But yeah, we'll see. I do miss the 6-liter. It didn't have the power that the 6.7 has, but I definitely do miss it. It put in a lot of hard work, and it was a really good truck. And you know, I miss it. It was a good truck. I miss good cars and trucks that never let me down. Dave, pick up the A86. Are you a junkyard dog? I don't know. Um, all the other guys get lots of donations. I don't know. Maybe they're clapping them cheeks or something. What do I think about the new Corvette, new MK5 Supra? I don't know. The MK5 really, I mean, it looks cool, but at the end of the day, it's a BMW. It's a cool BMW. It's not a Supra. Besides the whole BMW thing, it's just, I don't think I'd ever want one. I just feel like they are, I don't know. I feel like they look cool. They're like a really cool looking car, but it's a really cool looking car that only comes automatic. The the new Corvette, it's a really cool looking NSX, but it has a Corvette badge on it. I don't know. That's just how I look at it. I'm sure they're gonna make a lot of power. The Toyota Supra tuned and everything. Adam made whatever on his. I think it was like six something, which was cool. I haven't seen anything with the Corvettes, but I guess you could like somebody's gonna twin turbo one, and I'm sure that'll make like in the sixes, which it should have made. Both of those cars should have been at least 600 or 700 horsepower stock. Like the Hellcat, 700 horsepower. It's awesome, but I mean, some car companies are slacking. They're probably doing it because of like EPA reasons and just random regulations. They don't want to pay the taxes or something on them. Who knows? But yeah, that's my thoughts on them. Take them as you do. Somebody donated $10. Oh man, I'm gonna be. Oh, they didn't even comment. It's Brandon Melvin. Brandon Melvin. Thanks for the $10 donation, man. I appreciate it. Let's see. You didn't even ask a question. Let's see. Do I want to get a Buick Grand National? I know somebody that has one. He found it in a field, and I wish I would have found it in a field because he got it from some old lady for like $1,000. And I don't think he started it yet, but that would have been like a really, really good series that I could like the FC. It would have been like a Buick Grand National version of that. So my grandpa, I really don't talk to him, but he has like, I forgot what it is. I think it's an Impala, convertible Impala, but he's always done hot rod stuff. He has a convertible Impala and it has a Grand National engine in it, but he is doing some weird stuff with the steering rack. So that's, I don't know. And he did that stuff like years and years ago, like probably like 10 something, 15, maybe 20. I don't know how old those things are, but probably like 20 years ago. So I don't know. My dad's going to probably go pick that thing up, and it has the Grand National engine in it. And it probably should just get like a front mount, a big spoolie boy, make like 600 horse, and it'd be cool. I don't know. Would I sell the Scat Pack if somebody made a cash offer on it? I would probably sell what's remaining of it. I just I'm probably going to keep pretty much the drivetrain and all the other stuff because I want to do that Magnum. I don't know. It depends on the cash offer, what they offer me on the stuff. I might sell it all as one, but I would really want to. I really want to put that 6.4 in a Magnum and do like a. I don't know how much boost those 6.4s will hold, but I'm guessing since you could put superchargers on them at like 10 pounds, I think it is. I think a turbo with like 10 pounds on a 6.4 would be insane. probably at least make 1,000 on it. Maybe not at 10 pounds, but it probably would make, you probably could get 1,000 horsepower out of one of those 6.4s with like the right tune, you know, like twin turbos, that 8-speed automatic tranny, the right tune. I don't know. That's the plan. Like a 1,000 horsepower Magnum with like a little something else. You are the real OG car builder. Thanks. It's really sad you don't get the recognition you deserve. Thanks. I appreciate that, Alex. You hit the nail on the head. Turning into old man. My eyes are just only on 60s and 70s Jap cars. Oh man. I like 60s and 70s Japanese cars. If I could get, I guess that's an 80s Jap car. If I could get a S12 with an FJ20 or FJ24 in it, with like a coupe with no sunroof, all factory aero, I would just, I mean, that would be such a cool car. Such a cool car. What was my best car so far? In terms of what? I'm guessing that probably the Hellcat is the best car so far, and my truck is the best truck so far. Just going off of drivability, comfort, and you know, just all the accessories and stuff you can do to them, or they already come with. I mean, you can't. Old Japanese cars are awesome. Fast cars are awesome. Drag cars are awesome. Drift cars are awesome. But at the end of the day, you can't beat a heated steering wheel, heated and cooled seats, all the amenities that like the displays have. You can connect your Bluetooth. You can do all kinds of stuff, hands-free. It's just cool. The Hellcat, especially, it's like really fast. It's a fast car, but it has all this extra stuff. I mean, if I took the seats out, put racing seats in it, that'd probably save 500 pounds or more right there. And I don't know what else I could take out of it. I could probably do some other stuff to get it out. But I mean, if I took the sub out of the back and all the other stuff, there's weight to be saved. I mean, I probably could get the car down to like 4,000 pounds, but would it still be as nice of a car to drive around? Probably not. Would it be faster? Yes, but it's just one of those things. It's like a balance. You're taking something and you're losing something. So, or you're losing something and you're getting something like that. I wouldn't say I'm the OG builder on YouTube. I mean, there's a lot of people that have been on YouTube a lot longer than me, but I mean, there's a lot of people on YouTube that wouldn't be building cars if it wasn't for YouTube. How many horses have you been with biblically? Oh, why can't I say that word? I don't know. I don't know what that means. I have an 87 Grand National with a 62 millimeter turbo, a meth injection. Damn. Keep my head up and my videos coming. They're great. Thanks a lot. You're from Florida. What's up, Terry? When I bang my girlfriend on the tailgate of my Ford Ranger, the front wheels lift up. Can you recommend a good diet for her? Oh shit. That's almost like the old saying about the flower and the, oh look, this bitch is mad. Look at her walking. Look at her walking over here. Look at her walking mad. Oh, they're gonna get fight. Oh, look at this. Oh, there's a couple of them. Oh, we're gonna get a fight on camera. Let's see this. What's going on here? Oh, no, we're not. They got in the car. I thought they were gonna fight. It looked like she was gonna fight. She was like throwing her hands up and stuff. Oh no, What's going on here? We're too close. We're too close. This is doing weird stuff. There we go. I thought we were gonna get a fight on camera. Man, that would have been tight. I think cars in the future are gonna lose all enthusiasm because of automatic shifting gears. Electronics are going to kill more man slash machine link. Yeah, I mean that's probably true. I think the best thing about the Hellcat. So there was, before I was going to get the Hellcat, a lot of you have probably heard this in live streams. I was thinking about the original plan was to get a Q50 red and a Q50 hybrid, and I was going to swap the Q50 red engine, ECU, and all that stuff into the hybrid Q50. So it had, it had, because the hybrid, the electric motor that's in it, I think Nissan said it makes like 150 to or 250 horsepower out of the electric motor, and that's instantaneous, so there's no lag. My friend River has a Q60 or something, I think, and he took me for a ride in it, and he put it on sport, and literally it was fast. I was like, man, this thing's just like a V6, and the engine didn't kick on until it was like going, I think 45 or something. So it was all electric motor, and it was like putting you in the seat a little bit. So the original plan was to do that, but then come to find out, the Nissan, their cars, the steering wheel isn't connected to the steering rack anymore. So the that like instantly turned me off, and that's why I bought the Hellcat, because there's no way I was going to buy a car that if I lost all power, there was like no way to steer the car. So I really wanted to do that, but then Nissan like pretty much destroyed it because the steering wheel wasn't connected to the steering rack, and that's why I got the Hellcat. But yeah, the Hellcat steering is electric assisted, and it's really surprising. You could change the settings on it, and when it's in track mode on the steering, it feels like it's almost manual steering because it doesn't assist it when it's the wheels coming back. So it gives you that assist when you're turning the wheels, but it doesn't, it doesn't like try to like jerk the wheel back. If you're going back, because the wheels, when they're going back forward because of caster, they want to return. So when it's assisted backwards, it makes the steering wheel feel weird. I do feel like some cars though are definitely, like I forgot what BMW it was, but people didn't like, it was one of the M3s that it assisted it both ways, and people were like, well, it feels disconnected. I feel like the Hellcat feels more connected because they did more engineering on like everything, like the steering, the suspension and stuff. You still get like the road feel. So when you're driving down the road, it still wants to like pull the car because it has 305s on it. It still wants to like follow the lines and stuff on the road. It's not like, I don't know, it still feels connected to the road. You can still feel everything in the road. It's really direct. So I know a lot of cars they are making aren't feeling like that, but it's I don't know. I just kind of like how it's designed. Just some stuff has rubbed me wrong just with the dealership. Oh man, what's up with this? Somebody donated more money. We got 22 bucks. Someone donated 9.99 euros. So that's like 12 bucks. Here's a donation, as I've been banging on about it, bro. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. That's from Sean Skates. I think I said that right. Sean Skates. Thanks, man. I kind of got on a rant and I wasn't looking at my phone. I think you do some of the best wiring on YouTube. I'd pay you to wire up my car. I try to do really good wiring. I mean, there are some things like when I did Trevor Supra, even the wiring harness on the Civic I did for him. it's just such a time crunch. You can't do it to like my standard, because if I did that harness and if I had enough time to do it, like the Supra, all the wiring going to the back of the car is like the same color because it had to be done and stuff. So it's all like white, which I hate that. But the Civic, I would have had all like nice lume and stuff on everything. It would have been all nice and covered. It's just the whole YouTube issue where time is like a like if you don't get stuff out quick, people have this weird the weird point of view where they're like, oh, this took so long to do. Other people are doing it quicker, but other people are doing it like half-assed. And I kind of felt like when I did the harness, I kind of did half-assed, but I don't know. I am good at wiring, but it's just one of those things. Good stuff takes time. Actually, everything that's good takes time. What's the plans for the V70R? I will have a video out this week on the Volvo. The video will be stripping the S60. It won't be doing anything to the V70R. I'm still kind of making a decision. I almost am going to change directions on the V70R. I may just end up selling the car by itself, but the drivetrain out of the S60 I'm going to use in another Volvo. Still making the decision, but I ordered some stuff from IPD, so I could get that S60 engine, new seals in the oil pan. I like, once those engines are out, I like to do all new seals on them because they're so, such a pain to do in the car. But yeah, that's going to be the plan. Is there's going to be a Hellcat video Monday, 3000 GT video Tuesday, maybe if I get parts for the FC, maybe an FC video on Wednesday, and then a Volvo video, maybe a Volvo video Wednesday or Thursday. We'll just kind of play it by ear on that. And maybe 2 FC videos this week, depending on when certain parts come that I ordered. And I guess depending on certain parts coming ordered for the Volvo, I should have those seals like Tuesday as well. So ordering parts in YouTube is like its own thing as well. I mean, it's such a pain to get parts on time and get everything. It's like the logistics of it is kind of crazy because you're waiting on other people to ship your stuff, but they don't know that you need it right away, so they don't ship it on time. It's one of those things. Or if something gets lost. Clean the windscreen next time there's a flight. I don't know what that means. Oh, next time there's a fight. Yeah, they didn't fight. They look like they're gonna fight. Let's see. Hit the like button. Hell yeah, Adam. R34 is legal. I think the first one was made in 98. I think it was 98. 98 was R33, R34, right? So what is that? 4 more years, right? Yeah. It's 4 more years, isn't it? I think it's 4 years. Tell us about the carnivorous plants. No, I just have, I know a lot of people are going to be not interested about this. I just have Nepenthes and Sarracenia, but yeah, they're pretty cool. I almost thought about making like its own channel for that, but plants grow so slow. I've had one plant for like, I think it's been 4 years. I've had this thing probably for 4 years, and it's literally finally getting big enough to actually see stuff on it. So they just some of them grow so slow, but yeah, I think they're pretty cool. I've had those plants, like I've been into carnivorous plants since I was like I don't know, shit, that's a long time. Like when I first got into middle school, like when I was 13, I I was growing plants. But yeah, I mean, car people don't care about any of that stuff. Let's see. If you ever need a car tow dolly, let me know. I send you one. Stealth tow. I mean, I've been looking at the little dolly things, but I haven't bought one yet. Music I listen to while working on cars, I pretty much just listen to everything from like Michael Jackson to like techno to like, house music, pretty much anything like country, rock, like dubstep, anything that's out there, like screamo, emo stuff. I mean, pretty much everything that's like out there. I've listened to some classical stuff. I don't know. If it's like good, I'll listen to it. I mean, some stuff sucks, but I mean, if there's like a cool song, I'll listen to it. So my playlist on Pandora is like huge. Like that's the one thing about music. I don't like hearing the same song a bunch of times. I'll listen to if there's a station playing and like one day I play it and then the next day it plays all the same songs, like it's gone. I'm like, no. I can't handle that. Let's see. Second car was a crappy Datsun 120Y in 1988. Man, my second car was a my first car was a Suzuki Swift. My second car was a Dodge Dynasty, which was, man, it was a clunker. It was a clunker. It was a hand-me-down. Like it wasn't even like a hand-me-down because I like bought it from my parents. So it technically wasn't it was like a piece of junk like clunker. Like let's see. Do I know how to read? I don't know. Oh, it's British pounds, not euros. I thought that was I don't know. Let's see. You listen to J rock or K pop? I mean, I haven't listened to much K pop. It's not on my playlist on Pandora. I mean, if there's a good song, I might, but it's I haven't found any yet. Usually, it's just like Asian girls like speaking Japanese really fast, like screaming. What's my favorite food? I like same as music. I like pretty much everything. There's only one thing I can't eat. Well, actually, I think it was just when I was a kid. I probably can't eat it. I just haven't ate it. It's like honeydew, that melon, that green melon. When I was like 3 or something, I had some, and I like broke out because of it. But I can eat watermelon and cantaloupe, and honeydew's like a melon. So I'm pretty sure I can eat honeydew. I just haven't. But that's the only thing I can't eat, and I pretty much eat everything. Am I high right now? No, I really have no reason to smoke weed. It's not really appealing. I mean, it's like I mean it's all right, but it's not like I'm gonna go down to the dispensary and be like, yeah, I need like a bunch of joints. Greetings from Steel City. Loud enough to out the air compressor. uh, love the Arc 7. Thanks, man. Music description sounds like the group Bish. They're cool. Hmm. You listen to it while shopping at H Mart? What is H Mart? Love the channel. Thanks, Ed. What's better, McDonald's or Burger King? I like both. Actually, I take that back. I feel like McDonald's has gone downhill lately. Like the last 10 years, McDonald's has literally just gone downhill and Burger King is like coming up. Because I go to Burger King and the burgers are just like great. And I go to McDonald's and they're just like, meh. I don't know. Yeah. I think Burger King. I think Burger King's better than McDonald's. Plus they have curly fries. Or not curly fries, but onion rings. Second car was a Toyota Corolla sedan. Hell yeah. Made a huge mistake selling your A86. I mean, yeah, it's always, you always kind of have regrets selling good cars. Like if I sold, I don't know, I feel some 240s I've sold, I'm like, why did I sell those? The RX-7 has come a long way. Wait till the end of the week and it has like the suspension redone and it actually like can handle, and maybe I'll have wheels for it. I don't know if this guy ever messages me back about the wheels. Asian markets in San Diego. Wendy's? I don't know. Wendy's is like the White Castle of like the Midwest. Ugh, White Castle. Gross. They play K-pop on the intercom. uh, how many cards do you have project and daily? Oh, how many cars do I have projects and daily drivers? Um, I think, I don't know. I have quite a few cars. I think the only ones that really can be considered a like daily drivable car would be my truck. The Hellcat is like in that gray area. The FC, I could daily drive that. The V70R, I could daily drive that. Um, I think that's it. The VR4 is a project because it doesn't have doors in the hood and stuff. Once those are on there, I could technically daily drive that. Um, the the other ones, the 240Z, the 240SX, they're definitely a long ways from actually being able to even drive. So let's see. Make some t-shirts for sale. I tried making some t-shirts. They're kind of, I don't know, they're kind of lame. Am I wearing one right now? I don't know if I am. No, I'm not. I kind of made some t-shirts. I made some hats. Nobody bought them. I make some pop sockets. Nobody buys them. I'm just like, my merch is like, just I either have bad ideas about merch or I have bad ideas about merch. I don't know what it is, but nothing ever sells. I don't know. I have like literally, I think I have like 100 shirts, 100 hats. None of them sold. I just wear the hats. I'm like, I'll just start wearing these things until they get dirty and throw them away. And I have like a bunch of pop sockets. So in the year 3,535, what the hell? Do you go to church? No, I don't. I don't believe. Sorry if you do. This guy with the years, 4,545. Do I watch pro wrestling? No, I never got into it. When I was a kid, one of my friends in Springs, he watched it, but I never got into it. Don't know if I asked about the Mustang in the garage. So it's not mine, it's my old boss's, and he's selling it. It literally just needs like the hood painted and put back together. It's what is it? It's original. I had the thing. It's original GT manual 65. He wants 40 grand how it sits. So, and I guess they're worth like, he said like they're worth like 80. So, yeah. How do I feel about the Tourist Show EcoBoost platform? I really haven't checked it out. I mean, the old shows were pretty pretty quick for what they were. So I'm guessing them being like EcoBoost, they're probably going to be a pretty cool car. Do giveaway on the Vert 240SX. Push merch. There is no Vert 240SX. It is gone. What drivetrain would I put in a 68 Barracuda? I mean, I'd just do like they did that one chart. Was it a Charger or a Challenger? That one dude just wrecked. They just like chopped everything off like a wrecked like Challenger Hellcat, and they just set like the body just like set right on it, and they welded it on. Do I still have the FD? I do still have the FD. The I'm waiting for the flanges for the jig, then I could weld the turbo manifold. I probably went kind of overboard on the turbo manifold, but then if I if anybody is interested in buying one, it'll be really easy to like reproduce another one. So I guess at the end of the day, maybe I'll get some traction there because nobody makes a bottom mount FD turbo manifold, which I really like because the exhaust comes out of the bottom of the housing like almost completely straight. There's like no bends going down. So it will flow a lot better. And the better stuff flows, the more power it makes. FDs, rotaries are just air compressors. So, do you know the old classic music Evans and Zager in the year 2525? I don't think I've ever heard of it. Kevin Hart, yeah, that's the dude. Well, what time? It's been an hour already. I've been talking for an hour. Wow. Can you get horse in the channel? I don't know. Can you get horse in the channel? What does that mean? What's my next project on my mind? The next project is probably a Magnum. If I can find a clean body, clean interior '08 Magnum, that's going to be the next project. Well, it's going to be one of the next projects for now. A86. I don't know. If I wish that A86 had an engine in it because it's sitting in a field and it's like it's perfect. It's literally perfect, but it's sitting in a field with no engine in it. So it's like I couldn't be like, well, I did a this thing started SRT. Um, no, just a normal one's fine. Real horse. Real horse. Can you get horse in the on the channel? Can I get a real horse on the channel? I don't know about that. I have this thing about horses. They have a mind of their own, and I you can't control a horse. They're crazy. My ex-girlfriend had horses. They're both crazy. So hell yeah, monkey boy. Let's see. 4AGZ, 4AGE GTZ. Hmm. I'd almost do like a silver top if I was going to go that way. SR20 VVI head. Be nice to see some carbs instead of fuel injection. It'd be kind of cool to see some velocity stacks with fuel injection. The next JDM car project I want to do. Well, I think once I finish all my projects, actually, the next JDM car project, the real next JDM car project will probably be the 240Z. So them sounds, velocity stack, they make the best sounds ever. That's why RBs sound so much better than JZs because they have ITBs. throw an eBay GT35 on the FC. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it just blow up. Like it was, it's a it's a factory rotary with stock apex seals that sat for like 15 plus years. All-wheel drive Honda Accord. After the 240Z, find an early Celica. There was a hole in the fire wall. What? Oh, oh man, what's going on out here? There's a bunch of people walking around. All right, it's been an hour and 10 minutes. I have been talking for a pretty long time. The people that donated, thank you very much for the donations. I appreciate it. Most of the time, people don't donate it, and it's really cool when some of my subscribers appreciate my content enough to actually donate to the channel. So that being said, thanks for watching this live stream. Tomorrow will be the explanation to what happened to the Hellcat, what's going on, some runs at the drag strip, me almost killing myself, and stuff. So if you like these videos, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in.